Hello everyone, welcome back to another match of Rainmod Bingo 6, Survival of the Sluggiest. Today we will be seeing a match between the Aristocrat and the Peacekeeper. I am Sparkbreeze, or Spark as you prefer, and I am joined today by...
Hello, I am Sheldon, the Pet Rock, aka Gourmand Crafting Expert. Bam.
Excellent introduction. Today's match is in the losing bracket, which means whichever team loses today will be out of the tournament.
So definitely high stakes game here, but I'm sure both teams will play their best and try not to lose their footing against the other team.
Try not to go to Rubicon.
Exactly. We have designated whichever team loses this round, we're gonna send them to Rubicon, where they will be stuck for all eternity or something. That's how it plays out. So anyway, we can see on the board to our right that one team vetoed Spearmaster, which is understandable. They have very hard spawns. But then another team vetoed Gourmand as well, which makes me sad, but, you know, these things happen.
Very, very heartbreaking. I do like to commentate Gourmand matches as well. It looks like the wheel is spinning, so... But no,
Lord.
We're not going to get Gourmand. We're going to get the most explosive Slugcat of them all.
Oh, this is kind of scary. I assume that whatever team vetoed Spearmaster, they probably vetoed Spearmaster because they didn't want to deal with the hard creature spawns. But Artie also has really, really hard creature spawns and also a lot of scavenger combat that makes it easy to get stuck in a death loop if you're not really competent with combat in general. So this will be an interesting match to see. It might end up being one-sided potentially, but we will see how it goes later on in the match.
Luckily, the Artificer does have the advantage of being able to produce copious amounts of explosives, which can potentially provide an advantage, but with the swarms of scavengers that are going to be coming at you from every angle, that might not fix everything.
Yeah, no, Artie's definitely a tough Slugcat. Like, out of all the Slugcats here, Artie's probably one of the easiest ones to just get stuck in a constant death loop. And just like destroy all of your bingo momentum. So very scary Slugcat overall. Hopefully teams do not struggle too much with it throughout the match, but we will just have to, of course, see how it goes.
We will indeed. Another thing with the Artificer is that you can pick up scavenger corpses and use them as karma, so potentially being on low karma may not have as big of an impact as long as you can find and kill a scavenger with sufficient karma, because I believe that still works in Expedition.
Oh, that's true. I completely forgot about that mechanic. I forgot about that mechanic because Artie is like not your mind.
All the space in your brain is taken up by Gourmand crafting combinations.
Yeah, pretty much. That, and I mean, I've also done some speedruns with like base game Slugcats, but I don't know. MSC Slugcats just have a lot of gimmicks, and I can't always remember them. But yeah, that is a good point to make. Yeah, that is a good point to make. I think, yeah, the scavenger corpse thing does still work in Expedition, so even if you die a lot, you should still be able to move around. But yeah, either way, I think part of like the direction that this match goes will also depend on like what goals the board spawns with eventually.
Talking of the boards, very, very interesting. Do you want me to start off with the first row, or are you
sure.
happy to do that?
Actually,
Okay,
I can do the first row if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't mind. You go ahead then.
All right, so if we start with the goals in the top row, just to explain what all of these weird pictures mean. The first one, square A1, is grab the Inspector unlock, which I don't remember what that is. That might be in like Metropolis or like 5 Pebbles. I don't remember, but get that unlock. Yeah, in 5 Pebbles, and then the next square is store 4 lanterns in a shelter. Next square is kill 4 spitter spiders, and then it's kill 3 orange lizards using death pits. So you basically like hit them with a rock or something and then throw them off an edge. And then the last one on that row is touch 4 colored pearls.
An interesting point about the lanterns goal is Artificer can actually convert flashbangs into lanterns at the cost of 1 food pip, which could be an interesting choice. For the second row, we have kill 3 salamanders, reach the vista point in the exterior, befriend a cyan lizard, eat 5 karma flowers, which means karma flowers will spawn around the map, and kill 3 pole plants.
Awesome sauce. And then the starting in row 3, we have grab the vista points in Shaded Citadel, open 3 total popcorn plants, then kill 3 inspectors, hit things with bombs 10 times, which is fairly easy as Artificer, and then grab the grapple worm unlock, which I believe is like the corner in between the leg and underhang, if my memory is correct.
Yep, should be near-ish to precipice. For the 4th row, we have get the 5 Pebbles Safari unlock, kill a Daddy Longlegs with a death pit. Very interesting goal. Earn 200 total points from creature kills. Bring a grapple worm through 2 gates. And steal 4 spears from scavengers.
Awesome sauce. So now row number 5, we have, I believe that's the Hunter passage. So just eating meat for a bunch of cycles in a row. Eat 16 neuron flies, quite a lot. And then we have grab the Myrospurd unlock, which I think is in Memory Crypts. I think so.
It is.
Yeah. And then maul, I believe that's 4 different types of lizards. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's maul 4 different lizards. And then take the looks to the moon pearl to pebbles. Okay.
Take the waterfront facility pearl.
Okay, waterfront. Okay.
Waterfront.
Oh, okay.
The goals seem to be very centralized around the 5 Pebbles exterior Metropolis shaded sort of area, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, I find it silly that there's 2 Inspector goals here on the board. I know Inspector's only a creature that, like, I guess is prominent in a few of the, like, earlier Timeland campaigns, so it's nice to see that this board kind of shows them off a little bit. It's a little bit silly, too, I feel. Inspectors are silly.
Yes. Inspector combat is very interesting. Spears and rocks do the same amount of damage to their tentacles, so hitting them with rocks could be a safer option should the players choose to venture through 5 Pebbles and attempt that center square. Although I've also seen in certain high score in a cycle challenges where the players would use a concussive blast to stun the inspector, and then maul it.
Oh, because the maul, I forget how that works. Does the maul like instantly kill them or just deal damage? But either way, like,
Yeah,
oh my God, I remember that.
I'm unsure.
That and
Something to do with the core of the inspector.
yeah, I'm forgetting my like inspector mechanics, but I think they're also weak to explosions. So you might be
explosive spears in particular don't deal all of the damage at once, which means they could very well be an option for the players. Well, it looks like we are starting.
Is this Metropolis? This is...
It's
no, this is
Farmer
Farmer
Race
Race.
near the
Okay.
outskirts gate.
Okay, interesting, interesting.
A little bit out of the way from the bulk of the goals, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming we'll see players rush potentially outskirts to industrial to shaded or chimney into the exterior. Although it looks like that mauling creatures goal, it's just any different creatures because I saw on... Oh? It looks like we're restarting.
Yeah, it's not the correct board in the middle, but either way, the runners themselves are, I believe they're in the correct... Okay, there might be some technical difficulties, I'm not sure, but either way, maybe the spawn was not correct, and that's perhaps the reason why they have to restart. So... Because, I mean, that is true. Like, Farmer Rays was kind of far away from, like, everything else. And, I mean, you could have gotten, like, popcorn plants. Like, popcorn plants would have been a good goal to get in Farmer Rays. But I would assume the spawn is probably supposed to be closer to Metropolis area, just because there's, like, yes, like you said, so many goals that are, like, in, like, exterior / Five Pebbles / Metropolis, just, like, that top right part of the map, mostly.
Yes, it wouldn't make sense for the spawn to be in Farmer Rays.
Yep.
But it looks like we're starting again. Hopefully
Awesome
with the correct
sauce.
spawn this time. And it looks like we are going to be spawning in Five Pebbles, which makes more sense.
This does make sense, yeah. So I can imagine maybe... Yeah, there's like
right
a lot of...
next to the Inspector.
Inspector
guess-
Gadget, bro.
Well, I suppose the players are going to be getting started on that goal quite quickly.
Yeah, I wonder if
That
any of
and
these...
the-
Yeah.
Eating neuron fly goals.
Yeah, Neuron Flies is just like... just become like Artificer Gourmand pretty much and just like gorge yourself on flies to get that goal. It is a time commitment though, so if anyone tries to like lock in on it, then they could be potentially wasting their time if they get sniped. Either way,
Although certain rooms do have an abundance of neuron flies, as we're seeing on Batya's screen.
Oh, that's right. Oh, and if you eat
An
the...
entire swarm.
True. Yeah, this room just has like so many of them. But I also forgot that like if you eat the neuron fly in front of the Inspector, they'll also get mad at you, so...
Yes, that is true.
I think that's the... Oh, is there still a DLL on that screen, on Batia's screen? I think there is. Yeah, there is. The one that's like lower left portion of Five Pebbles, like in the room to the right where Batia is. Scary stuff.
I'm not super familiar with the layout of Five Pebbles and where the Daddy Longlegs spawn.
I know that in general, like generally speaking, like when you come through as like Spearmaster, for instance, because Spearmaster is like the first Slugcat in the timeline. I think nearly all of the creatures are Inspectors, but then like as you progress through the timeline, they'll like one by one start turning from Inspectors into Daddy Longlegs. So everywhere that you see an Inspector is where a Daddy Longlegs might spawn in another campaign. Generally
Very
speaking.
interesting. Pinata's making some good progress on the eating neuron flies goal.
Awesome sauce.
They don't
also-
provide much food for the Artificer, unfortunately, just 1/4 of a food pip. But
Oh yeah.
Badia gets the Daddy Longlegs kill. That is going to be a much more nutritious meal than the
Oh,
neuron
damn.
flies, but I don't believe it will be quite as healthy. You are basically eating a giant cancer cyst.
Yeah, maybe not the best thing for you. I mean, it's still got like all the macronutrients, like, you know, carbohydrates, proteins, lipids. Like, surely it can't be that bad, right?
Well, I'm not too sure about that one.
I don't know. I've never tried eating a cancer cyst in real life either, so I wouldn't know.
Pinata has eaten enough neuron flies in order to lock in the goal, but it will need to eat quite a few more in order to actually shelter.
Yeah, which I believe they're close to the shelter anyway, so as soon as they get the food, they can lock that in.
Yeah, that is true.
Curious to see if anyone will eventually try to kill some of the inspectors. I know the inspector kills are quite challenging to do without like dying in the process, especially in this zero gravity environment where you just have like less control of yourself. But
It is the center square.
yeah,
Looks
center
like
square,
Blue
yeah.
Jay. Blue Jay manages to get one inspector kill. Very nice, as Pinata locks in the first goal for blue team, the eating neuron flies. An interesting thing about Inspector Eyes is they actually have the highest trading point value with scavengers out of any item in the game. I believe it's the same as 2 whole pearls. Not like that
Yeah.
matters when your goal is to murder all the scavengers, but still.
Very true, yeah. But my memory is also says that I think you're right. They're worth like 20 points, whereas a pearl is worth 10. And it's kind of ironic because like overseer eyes, which are like a similar-ish item, are only worth 7 points. I say similar-ish because I don't know, just like a fun fact, the overseer eyes and the inspector eyes, at least from what I've been able to understand, have like the same crafting combos. So
You would know about the crafting combos.
Alright, I see Baccia is going to Underhang area. Probably just wants to get out of Pebbles, because Pebbles is just like... it's like so. It takes so long to get anywhere in Pebbles, I feel. Like it's just a huge time sink, so... Meanwhile,
you might have a slight advantage in 5 Pebbles with your explosive jumps allowing you to gain momentum in a particular direction, but zero gravity environments are still really annoying to navigate.
Yeah, that's true. And there's just like, there's not many goals to do in Pebbles. I mean, of course, there's Neuron Flies, there's Inspectors, but like, I don't know, you're not going to find any creatures in 5 Pebbles, really, to get like the creature maul goal, or to some extent, like the bomb creatures goal, and just like squares like that.
I mean, you can maul inspectors, but that is quite difficult.
I saw Pinata just killed an inspector up there. I did not catch how they did it, but either way, that is 1 inspector down for them. I'm assuming Pinata is just focusing on most of the Pebbles goals right now then, because I think they were also the ones who got the Neuron Fly goal.
I wonder if Badia will be going for the kill DLL with a death pit goal.
I mean, they're right here anyway, so
Yep.
We'll see how competent they feel with knocking them off. Meanwhile, I did also see Blue Jay get the Inspector unlock. Oh, yep. Blue Jay's getting the Inspector unlock right now in recursive transform arrays of all places. Like, this place... Oh, I feel like this place barely exists, because, like, there's never any reason to go over here. Oh, Baccia's trying to stun the DLL.
Oh, unfortunate. Gets swallowed whole.
I saw what Baccia was doing. They were trying to like stun the DLL to get them to fall off, but for some reason the stun was like not affecting them that much. Maybe it's just like DLLs are too big to be stunned properly. I'm not sure, but either way, that is very unfortunate. And very unfortunate that that's how like the mechanics work for that guy.
Luckily, the requirements to exit 5 Pebbles through this gate are it's minimum karma. So if you die over and over again, it's not as big of a deal as it could be. especially with Bardia sheltering right outside the gate.
Yeah, we love to see that. Oh, I see. Okay, Rain. Yeah.
Yep. Heading up towards the upper exterior 5 Pebbles gate. Getting some progress on the popcorn goal. I wonder if she's going to go down through the exterior or attempt to enter Metropolis.
Next, I'm trying to think, like, what other goals would there be in, like, Chimney Canopy area? I mean, like, I feel like the play would be to just go to Metropolis and then get, like, Metropolis-related goals and then just, like, passage out when you're done. Unless I'm silly. I don't actually know how many Metropolis goals are actually on the board.
Rain has just locked in the 5 Pebbles Safari unlock.
Okay. That makes sense. It was, that Safari was on the way through to 5 Pebbles, so that makes sense that she grabbed that.
Alia is once again trying to lure the DLL over to a death pit so he can knock it into the depths below.
Yeah, I'm wondering if a bomb might work better in this situation. I think that's a bomb in their hand, so hopefully the bomb
He
can,
is
like,
holding a bomb.
Hopefully the bomb works better for them. Because I would have thought that the stun would work too, but it was not for some reason.
I thought he used the bomb last time. Maybe I'm misremembering.
I saw him trying to stun earlier.
Oh,
yeah,
unfortunate.
Okay, what the heck? Not even a bomb? Like, oh my god, that goal might actually be like 10 times harder than I thought it was. Jeez. Yeah, that is tough.
We're currently seeing some scavenger combat on Rain's screen.
Oh god, this room, bro. I think, if I remember right, I might be misremembering. I think Rain is, like, pretty competent with scav combat in general, so yeah.
It seems like it.
Yeah, definitely dispatching those guys, like, that was a hairy situation with those 2 scavs there, but was thankfully able to, like, somehow make it through that, so. This room is, like, terrible for scavs. Like, there's so little cover, and it's just, like, so long. Oh, it's, like, the worst.
I mean, at least you can get some progress on the bombing creatures goal.
That is true. Go to Metropolis and just, like, yeah. Just keep...
Find the nearest scavenger toll.
Exactly. Alright, getting the...
Red locks in... Blue Jay locks in the Inspector unlock and the killing Inspector's goal. I didn't even notice that he'd killed all of those Inspectors.
Yeah, because Blue Jay's just cool like that, I guess. But yeah, thankfully they were able to shelter after getting that Inspector unlock earlier. Thankfully they did not die. That is good.
Alia is once again attempting to exit to Underhang.
Yeah, I've been looking at the board this whole time. I know, like, sometimes I feel like I'm kind of not the best at making bingo strategies, but I'm looking at this board closer and closer, and I'm actually not seeing that many Metropolis goals, so all the, like, yapping I've done about, like, oh, they should go to Metropolis, I think actually might not be the play. I think it's just, like, exterior / shaded area for the most part.
That is true, that is very true.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think Blue Jay and Pinata are probably just, like, slowly trying to make their way out of 5 Pebbles, because I don't think there's many goals left here. Like, I mean, if you wanted to, like, you could bomb Inspectors, but, like, that's not very efficient. Like, I don't think there's many goals left to do in 5 Pebbles area.
No, I'm not. I'm not seeing any goals that can be achieved in specifically 5 pebbles. I mean, there's bringing one of the waterfront pearls to 5 pebbles' chamber, but
Yeah,
you've
and
already
even
gone
then,
out of the way for that.
I mean, even then, like that's just if you have one person go toward the grapple worm unlock. Like you could have one person go toward grapple worm unlock. Maybe they run into the Vista on the way, because I know the Vistas in exterior are very, very like spread out. So maybe you encounter that along the way, and then there's the precipice connection is still like mostly intact as Artificer. So you could just like use precipice to go grab the waterfront pearl, and then just come back and go back to pebbles basically. Yeah, you could have like maybe one teammate go that way, and one teammate goes down through memory crypts perhaps, just to get like Myrospur stuff, and then like the shaded vista. Like it's really just all, yeah. Oh, and the lanterns too. Yeah, you're right. It's really just like all in these couple of regions here where you can get basically every goal that you want to.
Rain takes an unfortunate death to a blue lizard while trying to maul it to death.
No. This is a very sad day.
Unfortunately, your mauls do not do enough damage to straight up kill blue lizards.
Yeah, no. No, Bachi has got grabbed. No.
No!
This situation makes me sad. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know, like, my background tends to be more like speedrunning, and I have not done as much combat as I know some other runners have done. But I have heard that stunning or like mauling lizards as Artificer is actually like really like difficult to do, because you might like maul them and then they turn around and like snap back at you and bite you, and just like the maul itself deals so little damage.
Rain gets a very nice trick shot on that lizard, but immediately flings herself into a death pit.
Very unfortunate death. You hate to see it once again. Either way, I assume she's probably going to keep going for bomb creatures, at least for now. I mean, no one else is really going for that right now. Everyone else is in, like, in Pebbles or near Pebbles area. Bocce has finally made their way out, so hopefully we'll start to see... Oh wait, Bocce's... Oh yeah, Bocce's been the one, like, dying to the DLL a bunch, so... Man, it just be like that. I think it's just rough for everyone right now, but that's just Artificer in general being as difficult as Artificer is.
Yeah. Not even the explosives can save you from terrible creature RNG.
Yeah, no, it's just hard to do anything as RD. There's a Scion Lizard on Bocce's screen, but I don't think they're in a position to befriend it, so... Thankfully, I guess Artificer does have a lot of Scion Lizards in the exterior, if I remember right, so getting that befriend goal should... Yeah.
Exterior isn't necessarily the best place to get taming food, unless you're on the wall, in which case you have an endless supply of scavengers.
That's so true. Yeah, case in point, on Rain's screen, there's literally a scavenger right there on the wall.
Yeah.
White lizards are like fighting over it or something.
Those white lizards are also dying.
Rain is like desecrating them.
Oh, Badia has located the exterior vista. It is in one of the orb rooms.
Oh, no way? Yo, it is in Underhang. Yeah. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I'm assuming Botcha probably gave up on the kill DLL square and is just focusing on things that are more reasonable. Like this square that they're about to steal from the other team. They're all fancy like that. Oh, there's also like you could get like kill orange lizards with death pits here, but that's also like not the best spot. No, they died.
Provided you don't get bitten by an orange lizard.
Yeah, Rain's still making their way down the wall. Not sure which way they're planning to go once they get to the bottom of the wall, because they could go right through Underhang, or they could go left through Chimney Canopy and then just get the shaded that way. Is another potential option, but
Blue Jay gets bitten by a cyan lizard while Rain is witnessing a cyan lizard party.
Oh, Blue Jay escaped.
Oh.
You love to see it? Okay. They're just better?
The lizard just decided, you know what, I don't really want to eat you today.
Oh no, he's gonna... Okay. The cyan is sleeping... Okay, Blue Jay might be in trouble, because... I know there's a bug with bingo mode where if you sleep with an untamed lizard, they can just like frame one bite you when you wake up. So Blue Jay might have trouble getting out of here, so... Never mind, okay.
But he doesn't.
Okay.
You'll love to see it.
Unless... Oh, it might be befriended, actually. Blue Jay might have befriended it, actually. That...
Potentially. It is following him very closely, but given that he didn't actually feed it, can you really trust that lizard? Can you really trust him?
that lizard.
Yep.
I wouldn't trust that guy.
Though it is following him very intently.
Yep, so Pinata's finally making their way out of 5 pebbles.
It was not tamed. It was not tamed.
No. This is a sad day. Didn't give him enough munchies. Didn't give the guy enough Scooby snacks. He ain't your friend.
Didn't give him Snickers.
Oh my god, Pinata's also dealing with terrible scavengers atop the wall. Oh my lord. These dudes. Yeah, Bocce is going for the Vista again, which they will probably get, because there's not much competition for that Vista right now. Yeah, thankfully with Pinata like atop the wall and exiting from the top of 5 Pebbles area, now at this point all the runners are out of 5 Pebbles and are just in the terrible like exterior and probably like later on shaded regions. And this is like, this is a rough bingo, I feel. Just the spawn is just not very forgiving.
Blue Jay experiencing more atrocious luck with that quote-unquote friendly cyan lizard. Just because a lizard decides to have a sleepover with you doesn't mean it's not going to eat you as a midnight snack.
I think this is good advice in real life too. They say. always give your friends enough Scooby snacks and they won't bite you to death. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, your friends typically aren't lizards. In real life.
Yeah. Unless
maybe
they
are in the brain world, but...
Yeah, unless you keep them as pets, but like, I don't know. I'm just being silly. Yeah, I'm noticing Rain and Pinata are both in the wall, whereas Blue Jay and Boccia are both in Underhang. So it's literally just everyone's in exterior right now, and this is such a like awful place to be. Dying to the deal
is also dead.
No.
But as you were saying earlier, I do think that the blue team is most likely to get that Vista unlock. I don't believe red team even knows where it is yet.
Yeah, red team's probably like, because like this Vista in particular, I think there's a spot like in the middle of the wall, in the middle of Underhang, like where it is in this match, and then there's another potential spot in like the middle of the leg. So it's literally like it could show up basically anywhere. But Boccia knows where it is, and so just that knowledge itself is a good advantage for Boccia going forward. Bam!
Oh, Rain has managed to tame a cyan lizard. We're going to see
Awesome
that
sauce.
locked him in. Also, I saw on Pinata's screen he used a concussive blast to just knock a white lizard. And it just fell all the way down.
Good. I'm sure that lizard deserved it.
Oh, Blue Jay manages to get the DLL kill with a death pit.
Bro, no way. Wait, I didn't see it. How did they do it?
I don't know. I just saw the DLL fall off a ledge. I did not see what Blue Jay used to make it happen, but I'm assuming it involved explosives, as is often the case with Artificer.
Alright, that must have been a really lucky kill, because I know Botch has been going for it like this whole bingo match, and it's probably about to get sniped, so I can just imagine they will not be happy with that.
Rain is currently making her way over to Chimney Canopy. You could... There's a popcorn plant right near the gate, so you could pop that and then continue making your way
Blue Jay...
down.
Blue Jay died to a cyan lizard. Okay.
Again.
So yeah. No, so they would have to go and get the DLL kill again if they wanted to grab it. Gosh, like...
It's following in Rain's footsteps, it seems.
Awesome sauce. Oh yeah, grabbing the popcorn, and then like, what other popcorn is like on the way? Because it's like, I feel like the ones that are further down Chimney Canopy might be inactive as Artificer for the most part, at least. Yeah, looking at the map, yeah, there's like basically nothing in Lower Chimney, but there might be another popcorn in Industrial that they could grab.
There's a lot of popcorns in Industrial.
Yeah, that's true. But either way, they're not like super close to another popcorn right now, so no.
Pinata takes another death.
I saw that, bro. The vulture like sniped them mid jump. Like, what the heck was that, bro? That's so dumb.
Vijay has finally managed to take revenge on the evil cyan lizard hunting him.
Good. The non-friend anymore. Or something.
The enemy.
The enemy. The frenemy. Just like that one, like, Phineas and Ferb episode. I think that's what that phrase is from. The frenemy.
I've never watched Phineas and Ferb.
You're missing out, that's all I must say.
Commentate a watch party soon?
True. There's gonna be like, what, 80-something episodes? Like, oh, you'd have to like seriously binge watch it if you wanted to watch them all. It's like a kids cartoon show that used to air back in the day, like, I don't know, 10.
Okay, I know what Phineas and Ferb is, I just haven't watched it.
Oh, yeah.
I may live under a rock, but not that big of a rock. Come on.
Well, I literally am a rock, so I'm Sheldon's pet rock.
Wow, it's nice to meet you, Sheldon's pet rock.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Yeah, Rain and Pinata going down Chimney Canopy. I would bet
I just saw the killing pole plants goal flash up for Rain.
Fire. Oh yeah, killing the one in like this room that they're in. Oh my god, what is happening on that screen?
A lot.
Why is Chimney Canopy like so bad as Artificer, bro? Also,
Chimney Canopy moment.
Yeah, Blue Jay managing to lock in the throw DLL off a cliff goal, which is yeah. In a way, it's
after
good
a lot
for,
of trying
and dying to the freaking cyan, bro.
Yeah.
But I guess slightly good news is Baccia doesn't have to like throw their head against that wall anymore, so they can work on other goals at the moment. That still is very unfortunate that it got locked away from them. So, because they were definitely like attempting it like way at the start of the match.
Yeah.
So
Pinata and Rain are making their way through the same set of rooms, but the Pinata has...
No.
We're seeing a lot of cyan deaths in this match.
The Scions are just like, they're goated, bro. Like, they're so
Forget
fat.
evil
Like,
white.
yeah, like white
Forget
lizards.
the evil white lizards. We're having evil cyan lizards.
Bro, for real. Because like, oh, like Scions are actually like so hard to fight. Like they launch themselves at you, and if you don't have a good like line of sight with them, then it's easy for them to bite you before you can hit them at all. So, just in general, like Scions are just diabolical like that.
Yep. They are truly one of the lizards of all time.
Is that a elite scab mask that Rain has? That's
Yeah,
pretty
she's
fire
had
looking.
that. She's had that for a while.
Oh, I mean, still, that's fire looking. I don't know why I didn't notice it till now, but like,
Very fashionable Slugcats today.
yeah,
And some very dead Slugcats as well. Pinata's taken yet another death. I didn't.
no.
It was to the Cyan Lizard. They just gave up on waiting. Oh, but Rain takes a death as well. It's sent all the way back to the bottom of the wall.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Should have rushed over to shelter. But alas. And that karma flower she got is probably not going to be there anymore. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's how karma flowers be. Something like that. That's rough. But
Jay knocks the camouflaged white lizards off of the
Good.
underhand.
good.
If I were to guess, I'd say he's making his way over to the grapple worm unlock.
Hopefully. And then, ooh, are we gonna see the waterfront vista after, or not the vista, the pearl? I mean, yeah.
You're gonna see precipice. Some precipice action.
Yo, precipice mentioned. Precipice is also bad. There's like so many science in precipice.
Yeah.
Where did that freaking spider come from? Like on Blue Jay's.
There are popcorn plants at least.
There do be. No, the lizard bit Baccia.
Oh my
This is sad.
goodness. Lizard by RNG.
Oh, Pinata like stole a spear from a scavenger.
I think the
Pinata's going
sign
for this.
lizard. I think the sign lizard on Batya's screen bit the blue lizard that the bidden Batya, and it was just a Russian nesting doll of creatures.
That's insane. That's crazy.
The Rain has picked up a King Vulture mask, so hopefully she won't have to deal with horrible lizard RNG anymore, provided this King Vulture doesn't kill her instead.
Awesome sauce. Which actually, as this match progresses, I'm starting to think that Red Team was probably the team that vetoed Gourmand, and Blue Team was probably the one that vetoed Spearmaster. Simply because, again, I'm operating off of memory here, that might not be correct. I think Rain is very competent with Artificer, and they might have done like Artificer speedruns too, if I'm remembering right. And so this match, like, she's probably like very competent with like combat-related Slugcats and combat-related goals, but didn't want to like go slow as Gourmand, so to speak. So I'm thinking part of the reason why Red Team is ahead right now is just because this Slugcat is probably giving Red Team an advantage. Like, I know Rain is probably more comfortable with Artificer, and Blue Team is probably like not as comfortable. So just as like a general observation.
Blue
Yeah,
Jay
Blue Jay.
locks in the grapple worm unlock.
Yeah, I do be like that. He was basically right there anyway, so that makes sense.
But yes, it does seem like Red Team is more confident when it comes to... Oh, there goes that blue lizard, goodbye. When it comes to combat-heavy Slugcats, just judging from what we've seen so far. Oh, there goes an elite scavenger.
I saw that happen, that was crazy.
Just gets flung off the screen. I hope
like-
people are clipping these.
Just like swoop. I'd love to see it.
You absolutely love to see it.
Oh yeah, Blue Jays in... Oh, Blue Jays going out of Precipice. Okay, never mind. Oh, they were taking... Okay, they were taking the grapple worm through the gate. I see. They're not going for Waterfront Pearl. They're probably thinking, nah, that goal's too far away. I ain't wasting my time on that. And then he's
I
like...
assume he's going to shade it then?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, Rain!
No.
Death to the drop wig.
No.
Quite
Also-
a few of the players,
Also, I did not see this earlier, but Pinata apparently locked in whole plants kill. So, one more goal for blue team. We love that.
Oh, I also didn't see that. That's very good for blue team. Although red team still has twice the number of goals as blue team does at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, again, we'll have to see, because, like, there are a lot of bingo matches that, like, maybe start off apparently one-sided, and then as they progress later, they start to, like, slowly even out as, like, all the goals are just take a really long time to grab, so... As long as red team, like, isn't able to bingo, blue team still has at least a chance, in my opinion.
That is true. I'm
Blue Jay
seeing
killing
quite
a
a few
spitter.
players. I'm seeing quite a few players getting up to triple digits in terms of the kill points.
Makes
Although
sense.
it's
I mean,
hard to tell. It's hard to tell on these tiny screens.
that makes sense. It's just a matter of, like, who kills the most creatures / who dies the least will be whoever gets that goal. But I mean, Artificer's
Pinata
already,
takes-
yeah.
Pinata takes yet another death to Lizard.
Blue Jay mauling that spider, and is probably also gonna kill it with, like, a spear, or actually probably just maul it to death. Trying to get, like, 2 goals in 1. Hopefully they don't get grabbed by that spider, though. Awesome sauce.
And there's another spider up there, but Blue Jay gets hit by the little maggot.
Or these king vultures in Chimney Canopy just love rain for some reason. Like, I keep looking at her screen and I keep, like, seeing them up there. I'm like, dang,
They're always there.
they're always watching.
Just Rain specifically. I did see one on Pinata's screen, but just Rain specifically.
I almost
hey,
wonder if
might be
rain,
another-
yeah.
Might be another
Rain?
good opportunity to get a mask.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Rain's probably doing that on purpose to get, like, a mask or something. Baccia is hanging out in Precipice Land, just like Blue Jay was earlier. Except they're actually going for... Oh, maybe they're going for the, like, kill orange lizards with death pits or something. Perhaps. Which I'm also realizing that goal in general is easier as Artificer than other Slugcats, because you can just, like, stun them off a cliff, yeah.
Off the edge. The King Vulture has given up on Rain, has realized that she is not as easy off prey as it thought she was. So, looks like that King Vulture will be going hungry this cycle.
Or at least Science.
Oh, so good.
Why are there 2 on this screen?
Hey,
Okay. Evil.
why are they
Evil
both
Science.
up here? I mean, at least
No.
one is dead now.
No, Baccia, like, I think they got, like, tired from concussive blasting too much, and then they fell off. No.
Yes, you have to be very careful as the Artificer.
This
when it
is very
comes
sad.
to your concussive blasts. There's only so many times that you can bomb jump before you get knocked out.
It do be like that.
Gunpowder in your blood.
Blue Jay locking in the Maul Creatures goal, actually. I did see them... Oh, and Spitter Spiders, too? I mean, they were obviously going for it, like, all of that last cycle, so... Yeah, Blue Jay definitely cooking with the goals, because I know they got, like, obviously Grapple Worm unlocked, they got, like, both the Inspector goals and the Befriend Cyan Lizard, I think. So they've gotten, like, most of the goals on this board for red team, actually.
That C column bingo is currently looking very threatening for red team. Blue Jay is a lot closer to memory crypts than Bardio is. So I would be shocked if he doesn't end up going that route. I'm trying to get that bingo, passing through memory crypts, grabbing the unlock, farming points, maybe in shaded.
Yeah, that's true, because they could definitely get, like, they just multitask and get Grapple Worm through 2 gates skull, because I know they were passing through Precipice earlier. So, I mean, if they still have the Grapple Worm from earlier, they just take it to Memory Crypts, and then as soon as they shelter, they get that goal, and they get the Myros Birds unlock. So, really, it's like, if Blue Jay's going through Memory Crypts down here, like, once they lock in those 2 goals, it's just kind of in a really tough spot for Blue Team.
Yep, especially because I saw Rain. I saw another goal flash up on Rain's screen. I saw the Ceiling Spears goal.
Oh, dang it.
On her screen. And presumably, she will be able to shelter if these scavengers don't decide to pile into the shelter and stab her to death.
Evil scavengers.
It looks like that's not going to be the case, and that's going to be yet another goal locked in for red team. We're currently 9-3.
Yeah, definitely a very one-sided bingo match today, unfortunately. But
oh, and it looks like Pinata had also completed all of those. Had also stolen all of those spears and sees that goal get locked in. That's very unfortunate.
No. Bro, I know getting goals stolen from under your nose is like one of the worst feelings in bingo. As someone who has played bingo quite a bit in the past myself, it's like, it's just a terrible feeling, so. Yeah, either way, like, Blue Jay is in a really good spot to just end the match as soon as they go through Memory Crypts, so that's like, I guess the most, high stakes part of the match right now, just because there's like 2 bingo lines. There's the column C and then the row number 4, which are both looking pretty good for red team right now.
And Rain is making some very good progress on both the point skull and the hitting creatures with bombs by just throwing a barrage of explosive at these garbage worms.
I'm sure they deserve it. Yeah. Actually, wait, in my previous match before this, I had like garbage worms that were bullying me in garbage waste, and I didn't know why. So I'm like, yeah, kill those garbage worms. They deserve to die.
Revenge.
Yes. Probably getting actually... Oh, I forgot that was a mechanic. You can bomb garbage worms, and that counts toward bombing creatures, I remember. Because I remember there's another... Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing, is bombing the garbage worms, because there's like 0 risk to doing that. Because I remember there's a previous... Yeah.
Especially in this room, there's no water around for them to drown you in.
Exactly! I love this room. This room's perfect for just bullying garbage worms. Okay, yeah, Baccia's heading toward the crossroads, you could say, between like either going down through the leg or trying to get waterfront pearl. I wonder if they're gonna try to race Blue Jay for that.
Oh, but Blue locks in the point skull.
Okay, nice. Okay, so that is a major,
very nice snipe.
They were just focusing on kills more than Rain, I suppose. But that is very, very lucky for Blue Team. So now they're able to, at the very least, postpone this match and give themselves more of a fighting chance against Red Team. That is incredible.
Although they are still going to have to work very hard to catch up to the number of goals that Red Team has at the moment. They're still 5 goals down. And if Rain manages to shelter, they're going to be 6 goals down.
Yeah, I mean it's possible, but it's definitely still hard to come back from this.
Yeah.
But at least they're not going to get swept by a bingo, so that is.
Although Rain does experience an unfortunate death to scavengers camping that pipe.
No, we hate scavengers. We hate scavengers, and this is the reason why Artificer campaign exists in the first place.
This is the
So we can
reason why
take out
the
our
Artificer is based.
exactly. Take out all. It's like Rage Cage, but in Rain World. Just like go on a rampage against scavengers. It's like fire. Yo, is Blue Jay gonna craft lanterns?
Artificer is like a built-in rage room for people who've been personally victimized by scavengers.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, Blue Jay using the like extremely obscure Artificer crafting tech of turning a flashbang into a lantern. The silly. Rain blew up that scavenger and is maybe trying to shelter or something, but yeah, probably Rain is just focusing on like the bomb creature's goal right now, which honestly, like,
I was gonna say might want to focus on not dying to the scavengers, but bombs do make that a little bit easier. Some excellent dodges.
oh my god, Rain just played better. Holy moly!
Combat of the century. Good lord.
I saw that. If I was in that situation, I would like die immediately.
I think a lot of us would. Including
Right.
me, probably. I struggled
Yeah.
so hard with Artificer. Good lord.
Yeah, Artificer's really tough. That's true. Making even more progress toward the bombing garbage worms. Oh, it's so funny to me. Because they can't even kill you back. Like you're just sitting there bullying them. It's so perfect.
Animal cruelty.
Yeah, true. Which also, I think if Rain is able to get the bomb creature's goal and also get popcorn plants before blue team does, they could still go for the row 3 bingo, especially since Blue Jay is of course making their way into shaded and will probably get the shaded Vista unlock very soon.
And the Mirror Spurt unlock, although it looks like the Pinata is going to be in a much better position to get the popcorn unlock. Yep, that is going to be the third popcorn popped for blue team. So as long as this Cyan Lizard doesn't decide to... As long as these lizards don't decide to lethal bite him out of nowhere.
Lethal Bite is such a dumb mechanic, in my opinion. But anyway, Rain was able to get...
does lock in the bombing creature's goal, but the Pinata is right at the shelter, and it looks like that is going to be row 3 blocked off for red. Yet another excellent...
Oh, I see. Okay. Blue team is definitely cooking with like the bingo blocks here. Doing a very, very good job of, even if they are in a tough spot, they're able to prioritize the bingo squares that matter the most and just like prevent red team from locking them in right away. So I feel like this might actually just go to majority just because blue team is like actually cooking with the locking out the other team, I feel.
Yes. Red team does have a few potential bingos remaining, but then certainly not the easiest bingos that they could have gone for. Killing salamanders is a very weird one.
Do we like that? I don't know, maybe you go to like drainage, or are there salamanders in water? Actually, there might be.
There are a bunch of salamanders in water.
Okay, that's probably what the board creator was thinking when they made this. It's like, oh, you go grab the waterfront pearl, but I got to put another goal that's in waterfront. So there you go, kill salamanders, just so it's like kind of worth it. Either way, 10 squares for red and 5 squares for blue. Yeah, so...
Oh my goodness.
The explosion. Yo, bet she is killing the orange lizard. Yay!
That is one death pit kill. Gotta be careful not to overheat. Red had locks in the Mirror's Bird unlock. That is going to be 11 goals for Red team. They are ahead by 6 goals.
It's
going to be very difficult for Blue to come back from this, especially because Red only needs 2 more goals. It looks like Blue Jay might be using his passage, but no, backs out.
Yeah, it's not impossible for Blue team to come back. It's just very challenging. Like it's possible that Blue team just like snipes every goal that Red goes for from here on out and then just like wins. It's possible, but it's not very likely. Either way, Boccia is presumably, hopefully going to get this kill Orange Lizard's goal pretty soon. If they're able to clutch it out and not die. Is the idea.
Pinata makes it into Shaded Citadel from the opposite side. Oh.
No.
Oh, Badia.
No.
Pauses right as he's falling to contemplate his existence.
This is a very depressing situation. Because he already had 2 of the kills, and then unfortunately took a death before the 3rd one.
So close, Badia. You were so close. I did notice that Blue Jay gave up on the grapple worm through Gate Skull.
Yeah, I remember like way earlier in the match, Blue Jay like took a square through Precipice and then came back immediately. But I guess they lost the grapple worm because they didn't take it through to Memory Crypts.
Just decided it wasn't worth it, presumably. Yeah. There's easier goals and easier bingos to go for. And talking of easier goals, Blue Jay is making use of the lantern crafting mechanic that the Artificer has. Currently has 2 lanterns and only has 3 lanterns after that crafting. Oh, but Blue locked in the Shaded Vista.
Yo, no way, before Blue Jay could get to it. That's kind of crazy.
That's going to be one of Red Team's remaining bingos. Locked off.
Red Team definitely being pushed to probably just like, oh, we're gonna get majority at this point, because like at this point, like Blue Team's just locking them out of everything. No,
Badia does get the killing Orange Lizards with Death Pit goal flashing up on his screen, but unfortunately follows the Orange Lizard into the Death Pit.
I feel like Boccia has just had an incredibly rough time this entire match, because he was going for obviously the like throw. It's the like throw things off cliffs goals. Like he was trying to get DLLs off cliffs, and just for some reason the stun and explosion just were not doing anything. And now they're trying to throw Orange Lizards off a cliff, and they just they keep like falling off of the cliff. It's like it's actually so rough for Boccia this match, I feel.
There was another flashbang. Blue Jay, there was a flashbang from that scavenger. Just grab it and take it back to the shelter. The pinata is also converting some flashbangs. Oh, but Badia finally manages. Yeah, there's a lantern from. So if you can just make it back to the shelter, pinata does fall into. No, this isn't the spider room. It is a spider room. Oh, it might be the spider room.
There's a lot of spider rooms and shit. This is one of them.
Yep, it's just... There's at least two.
Yeah, I guess Pinata and Blue Jay are like racing for Lantern's goal right now. They are
But
both
it
in
is
shape,
going
yeah.
to finally lock in the killing orange lizards with Death Pit Skull after many cycles of dying.
Awesome sauce. We love to see this.
We do indeed. We do indeed.
Oh, but Blue Jay getting the Lantern's goal, so I think at this point it's like technically one more goal for red, and then they will officially get majority on this board. So basically,
one more goal.
yeah, so I think it basically boils down to either red team gets one more square or blue team gets all of the 6 remaining squares on the board, which is not reasonable, I think.
But it does have a grapple worm in hand. It is very unlikely that it's very unlikely that blue team will be able to come back from this, I think. But it was still an amazing showing from them with the multiple bingo snipes.
Exactly. Like, man, they were like, red team was getting a lot of progress at the very start, and they obviously had the 2 bingo lines, like column C, row 4, that they could have potentially gone for with Blue Jay going through memory crypts, but blue team was able to snipe that one, and then they proceeded to snipe the popcorn plant goal as well. So just like, my opinion, I think blue team put up a very good fight. It isn't over yet, but it is very hard to come back from this, I feel. So we'll see where teams decide to go if blue team is able to somehow clutch it out, but we'll see.
Rain dies to a centipede. Blue Jay maybe going through precipice? I mean, there are a couple of goals you can get here, I suppose. Or you can fall off the edge. That's also an option.
You know, Blue Jay almost like got back up though, but unfortunately fell off and was not able to recover again.
And we see some more extreme scavenger combat on the rain screen, which doesn't end well for her. Takes an explosive spear to the back of the skull.
Yo, Pinata eating the karma flower. We love to see it.
Pinata's going to waterfront from this side.
Yeah, I think maybe Boccia could go for, like, at this point, kill salamanders and take the waterfront pearl, since he is, like, right next to a waterfront facility, essentially, so.
There's at least one pearl very close to this gate.
Yeah, at this point, though, red team can go for basically any square they want and still get the majority win, so. Curious what square red team is going for right now. Like, eat karma flowers is not a bad option. So I know there's like one, I mean there's like technically 2 karma flowers in Chimney, I think, but one that's like close to where Rain is right now, and then there's like a few in industrial and a few in outskirts.
There's 3 in industrial, there's 2 in outskirts.
Yeah. So Rain could definitely go for that goal right away. I don't know about touching pearls. I don't think touching pearls is very easy for where Rain or Blue Jay are in right now. So
Rain is starving. Rain starved to get the karma in order to go back into industrial. That's an interesting choice.
Maybe going for karmas? Yeah.
Potentially. Personally, if I were in red team's position, I would be really considering that Hunter Passage goal. Whatever that is. I mean, maybe not.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Oh, unfortunate King Vulture death on Pinata's screen.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Like, one of the team members could just, like, lock in the Hunter passage without even, like, thinking about it that much. Because you just,
Yeah,
like,
just
kill
kill the scavengers swarming you.
Exactly.
It's like you already get your DoorDash. You get scavenger McNuggets delivered straight to your door every day via Kill Squad delivery services.
Bro, the DoorDash analogy is crazy.
Am I wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong, really. That's true.
Only difference is you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, and you eat the delivery driver.
You try and deliver an explosive spear to your face, but little do they know. They're just delivering a 5-course meal.
I love that analogy so much.
I bring nothing but the best comedy to these matches.
Definitely appreciate it. I'm sure the audience does too. At this point, I would assume... Okay, I'm trying to like brainstorm where runners are trying to go at this point. Pinata's still obviously in Shaded Citadel, so they could go either industrial or like waterfront to get like kill salamanders or something. They're going up through like these evil spider rooms that like I like rarely see them ever, but honestly, I'm not 100% sure where they're going. They're kind of heading in the direction of industrial, but I'm not sure. Bachia's still killing things in Underhang, so maybe trying to just get the Hunter passage, because it's hard to do much else where they are right now.
It'd also be getting the... I don't know if it counts if you bring a grapple worm through one gate, leave, and then come back and then bring a different grapple worm through a gate. Does it have to be the same grapple worm?
It does have to be the same grapple worm, yeah.
Right.
That's
but maybe
actually,
Maybe Blue Jay is grabbing a grapple worm and returning to that goal.
Oh my god. Blue Jay just like made my heart drop with what he just did. He like nearly fell and died and then nearly got hit by a spitter spider's dart. Crazy. Oh my god. I'm like freaking out on Blue Jay's
Oh my
screen.
god. I just saw a spear sail over Rain's head and hit that blue lizard directly in the mouth.
Oh lord, bro. Yeah, close call for sure.
But as I was saying earlier, I would personally be looking at either this Hunter Passage goal or the Karma Flower goal. Just given the sheer quantity of Karma Flowers that you can get in industrial/outskirts.
Yeah, those are like the two goals that you can also get pretty much anywhere you want. And so...
Oh, Rain gets a lethal hit from a drop wig.
No, god, I hate that. Oh no.
Just gets lethally bitten, and then the dropwig immediately flies off into the stratosphere. And by stratosphere, I mean the green lizard's mouth.
Bro, that is so dumb. Like, who woke up one day and thought it was a good idea to give dropwigs lethal bite chance? Like, someone mentally deranged or something. I don't know, bro.
One of the Rainwall developers had woke up on the wrong side of the bed and decided, you know what? I hate our players.
True, I do think that's Rain World in general, but yeah. It's just, I don't know, it's evil. Yeah, Blue Jay's definitely like going for that hate grapple worm through 2 gates. They're just locked in on that and trying to get that before it somehow gets sniped, so... Which I think Boccia's also going for it at the same time.
Claudia does have the goal.
Ooh, are we gonna see a snipe? Ooh, a spicy, sizzling snipe for blue team once again.
I mean, if Quadia experiences horrible memory crypts luck, Red could still have a chance to grab this goal, but
Yeah, true. These events could indeed transpire in very
oh,
unfortunate
nice
manner.
vulture.
Oh, the Myra's vulture. This evil dude.
Yet another
Little
example of horrible spawns on the Artificers campaign.
Artificer's so cursed, man, I swear.
Sure is a campaign. Sure is a Slugcat that exists.
Yeah. Artificer's tough. Oh my god, yeah, Botch is just getting
Oh
absolutely
my god.
yeah,
The
completely
swarm.
bullied. Pinata, okay, I see Pinata is in Waterfront now, so that's fire. They could go for the Salamander Lizards and then bring Waterfront Pearl. Something like that. Yeah, literally going for Salamander guy. It's not a good spot to do combat though, so kind of scary. But
But it manages to kill that one at least. Just need one more and a well-timed shelter, and that's yet another goal for blue team.
awesome. Meanwhile, Rain is probably just trying to get like Hunter Passage right now. Because again, like Hunter Passage, like they just need one square and they win basically, so. Yeah, it'd just be kind of like a race, like can blue team snipe the red team squares 6 more times within the next, like, you know, before time limit expires basically.
You just have to avoid dying for a long enough period of time, and you're basically guaranteed the Hunter Passage goal.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you eat popcorns, that is, but yeah.
I mean, that goal's already locked in. Rain is dead.
Yeah, either way, we are approaching the time limit. The time limit for bingo matches is, of course, 1.5 hours. And so I guess it merits explaining how the overtime works if we do end up getting to that point. So I believe if blue team is able to get 12 total squares by the time overtime happens, then it will basically go into like a golden goal sort of deal. I think if they have like 11 squares, so they're like 1 square behind red team, then the match will keep going for another like 10 minutes, I think. Something like that. I forget how the rules work exactly. But basically, if blue team can get enough squares to be like nearly equal to red team, then this match might go into overtime and we will see the match time extended. We will see. Yeah, Bocce is definitely locking in that goal right now, so stealing it from Blue Jay. Blue Jay was trying to go for it.
Very nice work from blue team.
Awesome.
Unfortunate for red team, though. I'm sure Blue Jay is going to see that goal flash up and go, God damn it. God, if I just got that grapple one my way through the first time.
Yeah, it do be like
I wouldn't
that.
be in this position.
Bingo be like that. Sometimes you just forget certain goals or you like mess up somehow. It's just how bingo goes. In my experience too. Yeah. Even when I'm playing, yeah, that just happens sometimes.
That is very much my opinion from watching and commentating for many matches.
Yeah, and hopefully Boccia is able to lock in the 2 waterfront related goals before, because I mean, like red team is not in waterfront right now, so Pinata's in a pretty good spot at the moment, and then Boccia just needs to like lock in and get the other goals, maybe go industrial or something. I don't know. Yeah,
that is
blue
going
team
to
getting
be the Salamander's goal locked in for blue.
Wow, yeah, blue team definitely still cooking this match. They are far from done, it would seem.
That is very true.
I'm just interested to see like who's gonna get the squares like the Hunter Passage first, because I know Hunter Passage is like all the passage goals in general. It's very hard to like watch teams and just notice, oh, they're about to get Hunter Passage, because it's just like you only really see progress in the sleep screen basically. So interested to
And then they
see.
just
Yeah,
eat the popcorn.
yeah, the popcorn is like it's just kills the Hunter Passage. So Pinata passaging out of Waterfront. Did they pick up the pearl? Oh, they might be trying to transport the pearl. They might have put it in their stomach or something, which I'm not 100% sure if this will work for them, because I know bingo mode, at least when you store creatures in your stomach, sometimes the creature doesn't get carried with you when you passage. I'm interested to see if that's the case with this pearl, if the pearl will be in their stomach still. It looks like it is.
I don't see
It
why
looks
it
like it
wouldn't be.
is. Yeah. I just know if you swallow like a hazer or a vulture grub, like sometimes when you passage, it will bug out and just like the creature will disappear from your stomach. But
I mean,
guess
pearls aren't alive.
that is true. You're probably right. It probably does not apply to pearls. So either way, I saw the pearl in their hand. So now they're just gonna go hand it off to Pebbles and then lock in that square as well. So
Blue Jay is going over to the shaded waterfront gate, presumably just to grab that Karma flower, potentially to shelter. They just have one more Karma flower left before he's going to be able to lock in that goal.
crazy. Yeah, it's really just mostly coming down to those last 3 squares. Like, blue team's got to lock in the rest of the squares on this board, but like, they definitely have a chance. Like, they're pushing forward. They're still going. Yeah. Myro's Vulture, no. The diabolical creature.
These particular runes and shaded, they look like they're endorsed to me, but no, Merit Vultures can just appear.
They can just appear and ruin your day at any point in time when they choose to. Oh, red team. Okay, I think that was Blue Jay who got the Hunter Passage, so...
Oh, okay. Very nice work. That is going to be game. I didn't even see that he was close to getting that.
Yeah, it's hard to see because, again, like, you only see progress on the sleep screen, so... At least from, like, a spectating point of view, it's hard to, like, just see that ahead of time. Pinata definitely locking in the transport pearl goal, though. They were very, very close. Like, blue team was kind of behind the whole match, but they were doing an incredible job sniping goals. Like, probably some of the best, like, most consistent sniping that I've seen in, like, most bingo matches, honestly. So, very crazy, very good job from both teams.
But unfortunately for blue team, this loss is going to mean that they are out of the bingo tournament.
Very, very unfortunate, yeah.
They will be taking a very nice holiday to Rubicon.
Just send them to Rubicon, bro. Go have fun with all the red lizards and the red centipedes and the like
slug
lemonade.
pups.
The slug puffs, bro. The nacho cheese.
Yeah, real slug pups. Blue Jay just opening up challenge 17.
There's no shot.
Decided to flex on us one last time.
Blue Jay, I think, is obsessed with this challenge. I've seen them do challenge 70 like every bingo match. It's very goofy. They're very good at it, though. It's incredible. But either way, this means red team will be moving on through the next round of the losers bracket, and blue team will be eliminated, unfortunately. But either way, very good effort from both teams. Both teams did really well that match, and I was excited to see this match play forward as it did.
With all those snipes, it definitely made for a very interesting match to watch and commentate for. I'm very glad I got this opportunity.
Exactly, yeah. And so the next match for Bingo is happening in an hour and a half from right now. It is against Iced and Drecky's team, the Vulture Slayer, versus Bronze and Twizlet, which I believe is the Doomed. And so both Bingo teams, both of those teams are very, very skilled at Bingo. I know Bronze and Twizlet are like, I guess, an infamous duo that's been just like crushing most of the matches so far, and so will be interesting to see. Both of those teams go up against each other, and hopefully that match will end up being like neck and neck most of the time. So,
Making a ball pit.
Oh, it's so goofy. I love that.
It's a rain con, everyone. You get 5 minutes in the ball pit arena.
This is so funny. All right. Well, anyway, Bingo match in an hour and a half from now. Hope to see everyone there who can make it, and we will see you all next time.
Yes, I will be commentating for that match also.
Awesome.
Goodbye, everyone. Make sure to get your drinks in between matches. Get a snack.
As you should. Make sure to hydrate and take care of yourself. But yeah, that'll be it from us. Yep. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.